When you work with presentations as an AV technician, it's very useful to have a tool that makes it easy to switch presentations. And in this video I'll show you why, and part of the reason has to do with the presentation clicker. But first, a little bit background about myself. I've been working with presentation AV since 2016, and one of the most challenging parts of this job is how to deal with all the presentations that is handed over to you. When you receive the files right before the event starts, you need to organize your material and make sure that the correct presentation is displayed when the presenter enters the stage. In the beginning of my career, before we made APS, I would do this with a hardware presentation switcher. Then, while the first presentation is displayed, I would line up the second presentation on the second computer. And then, when it's time to switch, I do this in the switcher, making sure that the correct presentation is displayed. And I could also combine this with the other material like images, videos and camera. And we also need a presentation clicker. And in this setup, it's important that the clicker reacts only to the computer that is displayed on the screen. So we need a clicker that can have dual outputs, and part of the job as an AV technician is then to configure this clicker so that now it only reacts to clicks from this computer, and then when you change, you must also change the clicker so that it reacts to this computer. But for some reason it was easy to mess this up, so I would configure the clicker to the wrong computer and they wouldn't react to the keyboard strokes. Or what could also happen is that the clicker reacts to both computers. And this is a problem because now this presentation will advance the slides without you knowing it sometimes. So when we go back to this presentation, it won't be on the first slide. And to solve these problems, I had a system where I used two clickers. So I would personally hand the clicker over to the correct presenter. So if this is John, then when he came to put on the microphones, or maybe I was also doing that, then I would give him the clicker and ask him very specifically to bring it back when you go off the stage. And the same with Laura here, I would do the same. And it would work until for some reason they forget to bring the clicker back, it's on the stage, and suddenly the wrong person has the clicker. So then you need to run up to the stage with the clicker. This didn't happen so often, but it's just the thought of it happening, and I needed an Excel sheet to keep record of who has a clicker and blah blah blah. It was just too much, you know. And I think this experience is why we made Auto Presentation Switcher. So it's not only about reducing the amount of equipment you need and selling your hardware switchers and telling you that you can do everything inside your computer, but for me it's more, even if you have a big setup with switchers and the computers, I think that a simple software tool like this can simplify your workflow, because with APS you can do something that you can't do with hardware switchers, and that is to switch presentations inside your computer. So to remind you how it works, you can have one button that displays a presentation, and then you have another button that seamlessly puts you through the next presentation. So when it comes to the clicker, it means that now we only need one clicker, or we can have more clickers, but they are all connected to the same system. So we don't need to think about it, you know. We can just hand the clickers to whoever we like, and when we switch the presentations, it's gonna work. You don't have to think about it. So for me, this little detail, it made my workflow actually quite a lot easier. So I hope that this is useful information to you, and if you want to try out Auto Presentation Switcher, go to our webpage and download the trial and see if it can help you as well. Take care and see you again soon.